Hey, welcome back to Shakesyear. We're going to try to do this really fast before my dinner finishes cooking. So we're working on Henry VIII, and today we get to hear from the Earl of Surrey in Act 3, Scene 2. So Surrey and Suffolk and Norfolk and Chamberlain showed up, and they told the Cardinal Wolsey, that he is under house arrest and has to give back this medal that he had because the king has discovered that Cardinal Wolsey has been accumulating large amounts of money, which we, the audience, know is because he wants to buy himself a popedom, and because the cardinal had written letters to the Pope saying that the king should not be allowed to get divorced from Catherine and remarried to Anne Boleyn. So yesterday, we're like all of these monologues right now, we're in the midst of a back and forth where the cardinal says that he didn't do anything wrong, and they're all like, yes, you did do some very wrong things. And the Earl of Surrey specifically is upset because Buckingham, who was killed in Act 1, was his father-in-law. So he's digging real hard into the cardinal. And yesterday we had the cardinal basically saying, he hadn't done anything wrong. And Surrey's like, you are so lucky that you're a priest, because otherwise I would stab you in the face repeatedly. And Cardinal Wolsey's like, you just hate everything that's good. And the Earl of Surrey replies, yes, that goodness of gleaning all the land's wealth into your own hands, Cardinal, by extortion. The goodness of your intercepted packets you writ to the Pope against the king. Your goodness, since you provoke me, shall be most notorious. My Lord of Norfolk, as you are truly noble, as you respect the common good, the state of our despised nobility, our issues, whom, if he live, will scarce be gentlemen, produce the grand sum of his sins, the articles collected from his life. I'll startle you worse than the sacring bell when the brown wench lay kissing in your arms, Lord Cardinal. So it's mostly just him being snarky back at the cardinal and saying, really, you're not a good man. There's nothing about you that's good. And by the way, Norfolk, bring the list of charges. So Norfolk does. And they sort of take turns listing the things that the cardinal has done wrong, including amassing a large amount of wealth to try to buy a popedom, and writing letters against the king, and going behind the king's back to become an ambassador, and blah, 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 and all this fun stuff. And finally, they're like, okay, why don't you just sit with yourself and consider how you could maybe be a better human being, and we're going to go tell the king that you refuse to give that medallion. So we'll see how that works out for you. And tomorrow we get to hear once again from Cardinal Wolsey to see how he takes the whole thing. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for that. Mwah.